What is up, guys? I'm Stanley with 7 Baits, where I'm all about living the dream, and on this video right here is going to help you out if you're trying to upgrade your boat, kayak, canoe, any sorts of means. But in this particular one, this is going to be for the Cajun Yak. The Cajun Yak, yes, right here. Did one video already on pretty much doing the deck. I sent it off to the paint guy. I was gonna paint it, but I'm not running into enough time. So I went ahead, sent it off. He painted it. Got it looking nice, man. I really like it. I really like it. But we're going to do 2 upgrades. And the reason that I'm gonna do the 2 upgrades is because it's more or less a little thing that I like building. I like building stuff. We're about to put this hatch cover. We have 2 hatch covers, one for the front, one for the back seat. This is the one for the back seat. This product right here, you could buy this on Amazon, and you're asking yourself, dude, Amazon, normally they're known for cheap, junky stuff. Well, I'm gonna let you know. This hatch cover, I bought at Amazon. Real affordable, great product, absolutely, I love it. So if you're looking to upgrade your boat with a hatch cover, go on Amazon, buy you one. Next thing that we're about to do, and we're about to put this sea deck, yes, this sea deck also on it. It's gonna look awesome, it's gonna look fantastic. So if you're trying to put some sea deck on your boat, kayak, canoe, whatever, if you're just trying to put sea deck on whatever, skip to the timeline. It's somewhere on the screen that you're about to see, and you're about to see how to install sea deck. We're going to jump ahead and go directly into the hatch. The reason being, I will show you why if you keep watching this video. All right, guys, so the first hatch cover is right here, and we're gonna place it on the bow right here. But before you just start making your measurements, cutting, what you want to do, you're gonna want to unlatch it, because you need to open it up and make sure, okay, this looks good, it's not touching on anything, it's gonna about to free open. And it's all up to you if you want to open it from this way, from the front, from the back, from the side, whatever way you like, you place it. Now on this case right here, we're gonna try and directly center it up, dead center. I'm gonna take a little look, see, make sure it's all good. I'm liking it. I'm really liking it so far, the position. So I'm gonna leave it down. I'm gonna try not to move it. I'm gonna open my hatch up. I got my marker. I'm just gonna mark the inside, and I'm gonna cut it out. This part right here, I'm just gonna use a basic grinder with a cutting wheel. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it. And I'll probably get a little dirty. Be safe, kids. Cut into this. It looks so nice. I really don't want to cut into it. All right, so I got the hatch, got the hole cut. Now let's place it in. All right, so I made my first cut. I didn't make it big enough. I'd rather go a little bit too small than a little bit too big, then it's gonna be real, won't work properly. So I gotta do a little bit more cutting. All right, hatch is perfectly in there. Looks real nice, looks real clean. But to put the hatch, to make sure the hatch is sealed in, you got these screws right here. And we're not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna explain to you why. Because this hatch is waterproof. We wanna make this compartment waterproof. But we're not gonna put this down because we cut the hole, we got it in place. We gotta put the sea deck down. And once we put the sea deck, then we're gonna about to put this. So let me cut the back one, then we're gonna jump to doing the sea deck. All right, so we got our holes cut. We made a big old mess. Well, before you lay your decking down, you want to make sure that there's no pieces of dust or anything that's on the deck when you're gonna put your sea deck down. Windex, it's got like a rubbing alcohol. You know, you go and buy all kinds of fancy chemical cleaner, but Windex works perfectly fine. I pretty much wiped down. I'm gonna do another wipe down. I'm gonna wipe it down a couple of more times before we put this sea deck down. Now you're gonna cut this sea deck and you're gonna lay it down. You know, you could buy these little cheap little razor blade knives, or you could get yourself the 7 knives. You know, the 7 knife is not designed to be cutting, or this little cheap knife. You want to get you a good box blade cutter. Brand new, fresh tip, changed it out. And this is why. I'm gonna tell you why. Is because when you're gonna cut this, you want good, clean cuts, because this material is like a foam. Now, just take my word, okay? Just take my word. You're gonna want a good, clean box cutter knife, okay? But if you do like the 7 knives, you could get one on the website. Pick my knife up. This is good just to cut tape. That's it. So, this sea deck that we're going with, it's gonna look freaking awesome. Kind of hard to roll out because it being in the box and being rolled up for a while. It's probably good to unroll it, let it stretch out, let it get a good flat surface before you start cutting it and start laying this out. Something that I did not do. This spot right here, this is where I'm gonna put sea deck at. So I'm gonna take a measurement, then we're gonna cut it. So we got 54 inches. Put the sea deck on the floor, on the concrete, and you see this little line I got right here. I'm gonna use that for my cutting line. All right, so I want a nice, good, straight cut, and right here, these little diamonds right here, where it makes a diamond, that's where my straight line is gonna be at. So if I line this up right here, you can see right here, the groove, that little groove right here, my blade's gonna be safe. So if I line it up here and put this one here, on that side, the whole sheet's gotta rotate. So I'm just gonna take the sheet and just rotate it. And there we go. We're gonna have a nice, good, clean cut. Box blade cutter. Nice, smooth, no ripples, anything. So I'm telling you about that box blade. Now I feel comfortable. Short sleeve shirt, gotta love it. Let's get the sea deck on here. We got a couple of more cuts before we get precisely on here. I got the sea deck, but to get everything looking really nice and clean, you want to find the center. So you just want to find the center right here and line it up with the center right here. It's going to be very simple. That straight line that I cut, I just placed it and taped it down to make sure it's nice and straight. Now I'm just going to trim this, trim that. I'm just going to keep trimming till it fits nice inside this little lip. It looks real nice. Now, remember that hole? We're gonna get to the hole. But before we get to the hole, we're gonna glue this baby down. Remember how I said wipe it down? We're gonna wipe it down real good. Now I'm gonna show you one other little key point. This right here, this is just some spray adhesive 3M glue. That's all it is. Now, this comes with some glue on it, but this right here, extra support. You really want, I'm gonna really cover the edges because that's what tends to want to come up on this type of deck. But without this stuff does work pretty good. But I'm rough with stuff, so if you're rough with it, I highly recommend put some of this down. All right, so I laid it down, I got it done. Buddy of mine, this is the guy that painted the boat. So we got the hatch hole cut. A little sidetrack today. I'm just gonna let y'all see a sneak little peek. You know, we picked up a motor, brand new Yamaha 25. It's gonna go on the other boat. But back to this video, Mr. Ken is getting the cocking gun set up, and the reason being is because the hatch right here, if you see right here, you see these little grooves right here, we want to make sure that the compartments are completely water sealed. So you can see right here, we're gonna be putting some caulking glue down, clear glue, to make sure that this compartment stays completely sealed. And yeah, so let's get to it.